Welcome to the Microsoft Azure AI Fundamentals AI-901 Question Bank series. In this video, I've got 10 exam-style practice questions lined up for you, covering the kind of AI concepts and capabilities, generative AI, Microsoft Foundry, prompt engineering, and responsible AI scenarios you'll see on the real AI-901 exam. Each question comes with the correct answer and a full explanation, including why the wrong options are wrong. Here's how to get the most out of this. When a question appears, pause the video, pick your answer, then hit play to check yourself. Ready? Let's dive in. Question 11. When configuring a deployed generative model, which parameter primarily controls how random or creative versus predictable the output is? The correct answer is C, temperature. Temperature controls the randomness of token selection. Lower values produce more predictable output. Higher values produce more varied, creative output. Now, why the other options are wrong? API version is incorrect. API version selects which service API contract to call. It does not control creativity. Region is incorrect. Region is a deployment location setting. It does not affect output randomness. Storage account name is incorrect. Storage account name is unrelated to a model's generation behavior. Question 12. A team wants to deploy a model without provisioning or managing any dedicated compute, paying only for the tokens they consume. Which deployment option fits best? The correct answer is D, a serverless, pay-as-you-go API deployment. A serverless, pay-as-you-go deployment lets you call a hosted model and pay per token, without provisioning or managing infrastructure. Now, why the other options are wrong? A dedicated, managed compute deployment sized for peak load is incorrect. A dedicated, managed compute deployment requires provisioning and paying for infrastructure whether or not it is fully used. A batch export to a spreadsheet is incorrect. Exporting to a spreadsheet is not a model deployment option at all. An on-premises GPU cluster they maintain themselves is incorrect. Maintaining on-premises GPUs is the opposite of a no infrastructure management. Question 13. An email client suggests full draft replies, written in natural language, based on the content of the message you're viewing. Which AI workload is this? The correct answer is A, generative AI. Producing new original natural language text, such as a draft reply, is a generative AI workload. Now, why the other options are wrong? Clustering is incorrect. Clustering groups similar data points and does not generate new content. Anomaly detection is incorrect. Anomaly detection flags unusual data points. It does not draft replies. Object detection is incorrect. Object detection locates items in images and is unrelated to drafting email text. Question 14. A travel booking assistant can independently break a request like plan my trip to Rome into steps, call a flights tool, call a hotels tool, and adjust its plan based on each tool's results. What best characterizes this behavior? The correct answer is B, agentic AI that plans and takes multi-step actions using tools. Agentic AI can reason about a goal, break it into steps, invoke tools, and adapt its plan based on results, going beyond a single-turn chat response. Now, why the other options are wrong? A simple keyword search is incorrect. A keyword search matches text strings. It does not plan or call tools across multiple steps. Basic OCR of a travel document is incorrect. OCR extracts text from images and is unrelated to multi-step planning and tool use. A static FAQ lookup is incorrect. A static FAQ lookup returns predefined answers and Question 15. A research team wants to automatically pull out the most important terms and phrases from thousands of survey responses. Which text analysis technique fits? The correct answer is C, keyword key phrase extraction. Keyword or key phrase extraction identifies the most important terms and phrases within a body of text. Now, why the other options are wrong? Object detection is incorrect. Object detection is a computer vision task and does not apply to text. Speech synthesis is incorrect. Speech synthesis converts text into spoken audio and does not extract key terms. Image classification is incorrect. Image classification labels images and is unrelated to extracting terms from text. Question 16. A legal team wants software to automatically find and label the people, organizations, and dates mentioned within contracts. Which text analysis technique is this? The correct answer is D, entity detection. Entity detection identifies and categorizes named items such as people, organizations, and dates within text. Now, why the other options are wrong? Speech recognition is incorrect. Speech recognition converts audio to text and is unrelated to identifying named entities. Summarization is incorrect. Summarization condenses text into a shorter form. It does not label specific entities. Sentiment analysis is incorrect. Sentiment analysis scores the emotional tone of text. It does not label named items. Question 17. A brand wants to automatically determine whether social posts mentioning its product are positive, negative, or neutral. Which text analysis technique fits? The correct answer is A, sentiment analysis. Sentiment analysis evaluates text and classifies its emotional tone as positive, negative, or neutral. Now, why the other options are wrong? Entity detection is incorrect. Entity detection labels named items in text. It does not score emotional tone. Keyword extraction is incorrect. Keyword extraction pulls out important terms but does not score sentiment. Summarization is incorrect. Summarization condenses text and does not classify tone as positive, negative, or neutral. Question 18. A team wants long meeting transcripts automatically condensed into a short paragraph capturing the main points. Which text analysis technique is needed? The correct answer is B, summarization. Summarization produces a shorter version of text that preserves its main points. Now, why the other options are wrong? Object detection is incorrect. Object detection is a computer vision task and does not summarize text. Image captioning is incorrect. Image captioning describes the content of an image, not a text transcript. Entity detection is incorrect. Entity detection labels named items but does not condense text into a summary. Question 19. A live events platform displays real-time captions of what a speaker is saying as they talk. Which speech capability provides this? The correct answer is C, speech recognition, speech to text. Speech recognition, also called speech to text, converts spoken audio into written text in real time, enabling live captions. Now, why the other options are wrong. Speech synthesis, text-to-speech, is incorrect. Speech synthesis does the opposite. It converts text into spoken audio, not audio into captions. Translation of images is incorrect. There is no such capability as translating images. Translation applies to text or speech content. Sentiment analysis is incorrect. Sentiment analysis scores the emotional tone of text and does not produce captions from audio. Question 20. An automated phone system reads a customer's account balance aloud in a natural-sounding voice. Which speech capability does this use? The correct answer is D, speech synthesis, text-to-speech. Speech synthesis, or text-to-speech, converts written text into natural-sounding spoken audio. Now, why the other options are wrong. Key phrase extraction is incorrect. Key phrase extraction pulls important terms from text and does not generate audio output. Entity detection is incorrect. Entity detection identifies named items in text and does not produce audio. Speech recognition, speech-to-text, is incorrect. Speech recognition converts spoken audio into text, which is the opposite of what's needed here. And that's a wrap on this video. Nice work getting through those 10 questions. If this helped, you're going to want the complete set. All 300 exam-style questions, with full explanations across both AI-901 skill areas, are available in my Udemy course, Microsoft Azure AI Fundamentals, AI-901, 6 practice exams. The link is in the description below. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next video, where I'll walk you through 10 more questions. See you in the next video.